My name is Judd.
My name is Rich.
And this is a comic strip AP of Sorcerer featuring the adventure of Percival Lowder. When we last saw Percival, he got out of his apartment, even though a mysterious man with a gun, an enforcer from a rival coven, broke into his apartment and tried to kill him. He got out via his balcony / fire escape. Basically, Rich said balcony, and I heard fire escape because of...
Well, you know New York, so I'm sure it was probably a lot more fire escape than balcony.
It's all right. It was a little bit of both. It became a fire escape balcony, which is interesting. And I thought that was like the most interesting moment of the last show. In a game, in like game technique kind of way, I thought it was interesting. And he got to the local bodega, called the cops. The cops came. The only thing that was missing was his notebook that he does all the sorcery, that he like records all the sorcery in. The last game, he was about to call his coven leader, whose name is Addison Milton, and we ended there. So maybe you're like on the way to the hotel?
Yeah, on the way to the hotel. That sounds great. On the way to the hotel, I would have grabbed a taxi, so I'm in the back.
Yeah.
It's one of those New York state of mind. You could just imagine that the cabbie doesn't exist, right? So he's on the phone, and he's going to ring up Addison.
The phone rings twice, and Addison picks up and says, Percival, what's up?
Not good. Someone broke into my apartment tonight.
Hold on. I got it. Sorry. Two things are happening at once here. Hold on. I got a knock on my door.
Hey, Addison.
What? Yep.
Don't. Someone broke into my apartment tonight. They tried to kill me.
Wait, what? And then you hear his door get kicked in.
Shit. Hey, you. Hameesh, listen, I need you to change the address.
Hey man, that's racist. Fuck you. He pulls over. Get the fuck out of my cab. Hameesh? Really?
I can't read the license. What is it? Oh.
You fucking...
Listen. Hey, I'm sorry. Listen, I'll give you a little bit extra, man. I just need you. A friend of mine might be in trouble. Let's just calm the fuck down and get me to this address, alright?
Alright. Here we go. Yeah, he drives you to the Upper West Side where Addison lives.
Okay.
And you get there and the car pulls up and the guy who broke into your house is walking out of the building.
Oh, I pull out my phone. I'm taking a picture of him right now.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, he had a gun, right?
Yeah.
I don't have any way to roll up on this guy. So I just take a few pictures and I tell the cabbie, hey man, I need you to follow this guy. I think he just hurt one of my friends.
Whoa.
I'm not kidding. He broke into that same guy broke into my apartment like 2 hours ago.
Bro, let's call the police.
Yeah. Can you call the police? I'm going to try to call Addison.
Sure. Yeah, I think the phone rings in Addison and it goes to message.
All right. Yeah, I'm just going to dial up the cops.
Okay.
And I'll report that there has been a break-in and give Addison's address. And then I really want to follow this guy. I want to know where he's going. He's done what he's done. I know that this took, like 15, 20 minutes from the time I was on the phone with Addison?
Right. Yeah, following people. That's interesting. Cool. You follow him... Let me get the address. Yeah, I mean, you follow him to a construction site.
All right.
1 Vanderbilt Avenue. It's the one you've been looking at.
Son of a... How far away is Vanderbilt from Addison's place?
It's probably like another 15 minutes, depending on the traffic.
And this guy walked, or he got in a car, or what? Or he took a cab?
He got in a cab and you followed him.
All right. The whole time I'm calling Addison, I'm calling the cops. Like, I already left them the message, right? So I've already called the cops. So I'm just calling Addison. I'm going to call the rest of the crew, the rest of my coven. So I'll call Frederick. Yeah, I'll call Frederick first and then Julio.
Okay. You get voicemails on everybody. And, the cab driver says, what now, man?
Just, what's the fare? I really appreciate this.
He says, swipe your card.
All right. I'll just drop in like a 20% tip, and then I'm going to duck out of the cab and try to follow this guy.
Cool.
Shit. My whole coven. I should have called Addison sooner.
So the construction site it's nighttime. It's middle of the night, right? It's like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
So it's closed, but like you can see where the guy walked in. So you're just kind of walking into it.
Yeah, but I'm ready to turn and run.
Right.
I'm no fighter, man. I'm a talker.
Yeah.
But I gotta know who else is part of this coven. You know, what am I facing?
Yeah. Let's make a... I feel like I want to roll, but I don't really see what to roll. So let's just go with it. I don't think we're just gonna keep moving.
Okay.
You follow him into the site, and there's like one of those prefab offices. It's like a construction office.
Yeah.
Like right under, under the girders and everything. Yeah, and you see him like go in there, and the lights are on.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get as close as I can to it. Taking a couple pictures on my phone.
Okay. And I think like as you approach the construction site, the detective who you talked to last game calls you, Letitia.
Oh man, that's perfect.
We'll just assume you've got your phone on vibrate, so it doesn't make a whole lot of noise.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you. I'm gonna ignore it. Like I'll just send it to voicemail.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, so you're outside of this prefab office. You saw him walk in. You sent your phone to voicemail. Like, you're not a sneaker, right? You're not a fucking ninja. So, roll 1d10, and I'm gonna roll 4d10. We're gonna see what happens.
Oh God. Okay. I feel like this is like a mouse guard, like roll without a skill thing. Here we go.
Yes, it totally is.
Got a 6. Oh, snap!
Nice. So you got a 6. You got a big success over. You beat all my dice. So that's a major success. You find a window that's like open a little bit for ventilation because there's not good air circulation in it.
Yeah.
And yeah, you've got a good look at the guy who beat down your door and who you've been following. You see him hand your notebook and a thumb drive to a woman who's sitting on a desk. She says, "Any trouble?" And the guy kind of shrugs. And now I'm going to have you make a lore roll, and then we'll end there.
All right. Let's do this thing. I got a lore of 3.
Right.
All right. I got a 10.
Nice.
I think I just got 1 success, looks like.
Yeah, you got 1 success. The guy who she's talking to, who beat down your door, now that you get a look at him outside of like a stressful situation, you can see that he's under some sort of sorcerer's control.
Got it.
It dawns on you very clearly that she is a sorcerer. And we will end right there.
All right.
Hi, this is Jason from the Gauntlet Gaming Community. If you enjoyed this episode of Comic Strip AP, please consider supporting the Gauntlet on Patreon. Our page can be found at patreon.com/gauntlet.